Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I just want to give a few minutes to begin this video in the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. My name is Tahara, and I have been absent from social media since 2024. Inshallah Aziz Bitten Allah, I am back. Inshallah. I have been in isolation and seclusion and hermit mode. And I just want to give you guys some brief understanding. Women in particular, and men as well. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Stop chasing the dunya. Stop chasing the worldly life. Before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Hawa, Eve, to Adam alayhi salam, the father of all prophets, our father Adam alayhi salam, he had to know himself. And to know himself, he had to know thy Lord. So Adam alayhi salam, once he began to know himself, that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gifted him with Eve, Hawa, our mother, Hawa. So we live in different times right now. It's time to stop fishing, looking for fish, looking for someone to fulfill a void in your life, because that's not going to happen. You have to take the time, and you have to take the time to go within and be with you and Allah alone. And you have to work on yourself, because no one's is going to save your emotional baggage. They're not. No man, no perfume, no Louis Vuitton, none of that. So take some time to yourself, you and your Lord, and work on yourself. And those of you that, it's this buzzword out called the chosen ones, right? And if you're chosen ones, I'm going to tell you something about chosen ones that I've learned in isolation and solitude and hermit mode. It's a beautiful place to detach yourself from the world. To become the best version of yourself. You're talking about really become the best version of yourself. It's connected with the divine one, the creator of the heavens and the earth. However, chosen ones are those that were prophets that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen to carry the message. And they are also aliyas, friends of Allah. And also they are just ordinary people that live normal life, have a normal livelihood, and they stay away from fitna. A lot of times they're drawn into fitna, but they pretty much stay away from fitna. They live a clean life. And chosen ones, they don't curse. You tell me one prophet that cursed, that swore. Chosen ones do not smoke, they don't drink, they don't party. They have pretty much a boring life to the outside world and to the regular people. So chosen ones are very cognizant and conscious about how they live, and that they fear Allah, and they know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching them hourly, minute by minute. So those of you women that's call yourself chosen ones, you might want to take stock and take an inventory on your character. Okay? And it's time for women, especially men too, mainly women, to come together and unite as sisters, real true sisters, for the sake of Allah, because there's a lot of envy and jealousy going on in the world. And when you put that type of energy out there, you are working for the shaitan. There's certain things that's accepted in Islam regarding jealousy of knowledge and things of that nature, but when it comes to envy, you go into the dark side, like Star Wars. Star Wars represent the dark side and the light. That's why I really took interest in those films, the original by Lucas. So ladies, you have to do the inner work, and don't steal or copy something from someone else. If someone is moving close to Allah and they're educating you on things of that nature, listen, take heed. It may be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using them as a vessel so that you can ascertain knowledge and go within. It's okay. You're not going to miss anything out here. When I was called back into solitude, because I came out doing YouTube channels, right? It wasn't time for me to come out, so I had to go back into the waiting room. So I had to hear and obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So now I'm free. I can come out and make videos, right? Inshallah, Aziz bin Allah. Take some time. Meditate. Go in the cave. Allah has given me some interesting caves to go into. And some of the caves didn't even have an address. That's how serious He wanted me to eradicate. Well, He knew I was unable to do it. So He had to eradicate many people out of my life in order to come to the point where He wanted to. When Allah wants something done, when He wants to orchestrate something in your life, it's going to be done. And yes, you'll get pushbacks and things of that nature, but it's okay. Go within, get close to Allah, and stop chasing men. Because a lot of men are coming to Islam because they know they can have 2, 3, or 4 wives, right? Because they look at as though they can play the field in Islam, but there's repercussions on a different higher level than when you're dealing with the women in Islam. So take some time out to yourself and learn how to really spiritually love on yourself. Spiritually love on yourself, and I don't mean that in a narcissistic way or an egotistic way. I mean really take the time to cultivate real serious spiritual knowledge and connect with the Quran and connect with dhikr. Allah, it purifies your heart, brings you close to Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove veils from your eyes and your heart. So time for purification of the soul, purification of the ears, purification of the eyes, tongue, and things of that nature. And inshallah, Aziz bin Allah, I will return back soon. I make dua for you guys. I send peace and love and prosperity and abundance out to the universe. Masalama.